Join me as I take on the challenge of breaking free from energy-draining habits that are stealing my life. Today, I want to talk about something that I think affects so many of us, and that's energy-draining addictions. These are habits that not only sap our energy, but also steal our time, our motivation, and even our overall well-being. We're living in a fast-paced world where we're constantly connected, constantly stimulated, and yet we're feeling more drained than ever before. It's like we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of exhaustion, and it's time to break free. Social media, for instance, can be a huge energy drain. We get sucked into scrolling through our feeds, comparing our lives to others, and feeling like we're not good enough. It's a constant stream of information that can be overwhelming, and before we know it, we've wasted hours of our day. Gaming can be another energy drain. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and thrill of the game, but it can also lead to sleep deprivation, social isolation, and a lack of physical activity. And then there's substance abuse. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, or nicotine, these substances can alter our mood, impair our judgment, and even damage our relationships. The list goes on, but you get the idea. These energy-draining addictions can affect our mental and physical well-being in so many ways. They can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems like obesity and cardiovascular disease. But what's even more concerning is the impact they can have on our relationships. We start to withdraw from our loved ones, we become irritable, and we start to feel like we're stuck in a rut. It's like we're living in a fog, and we can't seem to find our way out. But the thing is, we're not alone. We're all struggling with something, whether it's social media, gaming, or substance abuse. And the first step to breaking free is acknowledging that we have a problem. That's the hardest part, right? Admitting that we're stuck in this cycle of energy-draining addictions. But once we acknowledge it, we can start to take action. We can start to make small changes, like setting boundaries with social media, finding healthier alternatives to gaming, or seeking help for substance abuse. For me, it was a personal experience that really opened my eyes to the impact of energy-draining addictions. I was stuck in a rut, feeling exhausted, feeling unmotivated, and feeling like I was just going through the motions. But then, I had a wake-up call. I realized that I had the power to change my habits, to break free from these energy-draining addictions. And that's when everything shifted. I started to take control of my life, I started to prioritize my well-being, and I started to feel alive again. It wasn't easy, of course. There were still days when I felt like giving in, when I felt like I just couldn't do it anymore. But the thing is, I knew that I couldn't go back to the way things were. I knew that I had to keep pushing forward, no matter how hard it got. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. I want to encourage you to take a step back, to look at your life, and to ask yourself if there are any energy-draining addictions that are holding you back. So, what can you do today to start breaking free? Take a close look at your habits, identify the areas where you're getting stuck, and start to make small changes. It might be as simple as setting a timer on your social media use, finding a new hobby to replace gaming, or seeking help for substance abuse. The point is, you have the power to change your life. You have the power to break free from energy-draining addictions and to start living the life you deserve. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've struggled with energy-draining addictions, I want to hear from you in the comments below. What's been your experience and how have you overcome it? And if you're looking for more tips on overcoming addictions, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some powerful strategies for breaking free.